Short time from now, we expect pop star Britney Spears to tell a judge exactly what she thinks about her court-ordered conservatorship, which limits her role in overseeing the fortune that she earned performing. This is the first time that Britney will speak in open court about her father's control over her life and her finances. Celebrity attorney Mark Geragos is here, but first to Chief Correspondent Jonathan Hunt, live outside the courthouse in Los Angeles. Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, Martha, very big day for Britney, of course, and at stake here, control of her business affairs, control of her personal life, down to the choice of cabinet she puts in her house. And, of course, most of all, control of the $60 million fortune she has amassed over so many years of putting out music and that long-running and very lucrative Las Vegas residency. Her supporters are out in force here at court today, as they have been through every one of these hearings. They say it is high time Britney got control back. The chief target of their anger is her father, Jamie Spears. They say his relationship with Britney and his influence over her life is essentially toxic. Although you don't have to go too far to find some legal experts who say Britney has actually benefited from the conservatorship. Listen here.
Question is, am I ready to take the stage again? Am I going to take the stage again? Will I ever take the stage again? I have no idea. I'm having fun right now. I'm in transition in my life, and I'm enjoying myself. So that's it.
That, of course, was not an attorney talking about how Britney may have benefited from the conservatorship. That was Britney herself on Instagram earlier this week. And that's about all we've heard from her the last couple of years, Martha. So it really will be fascinating today to hear what she has to say and to what extent exactly she wants to take control of her life back. Does she want complete control, or does she simply want her father, Jamie Spears, out of the picture? We'll find out very soon. Martha?
Big crowd, a lot of buzz out there, and very dramatic. Thank you, Jonathan, and thank you for clearing that up for us. That was definitely Britney Spears, not the attorney. Let's bring in Mark Geragos, a trial lawyer who has represented Michael Jackson and Winona Ryder. He's the co-host of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. Mark, great to see you. Thank you very much for being here today. What do you expect she is going to say in there, and where do you stand on the question of whether or not this conservatorship has been a benefit to her or a hindrance?
Well, I think what she's going to say today, if any of the reports are accurate at all, is that she wants greater control. She doesn't want to be so limited. And I think there is a compelling argument that could be made that this has been a great benefit to her. The irony of that, however, is that the conservatorship in California is generally a very tough thing to get done. I mean, there is some degree of irony here that 13 miles away from the courthouse at Venice Beach, you've got homeless encampments, and there's no way for the police legally to do conservatorships on the homeless that may be mentally ill down there. Yet you have somebody here who, by all accounts, can amass very large sums of money, and she's under a conservatorship. So this is a very strange, I think, legally and practical situation.
Yeah. There's a lot alleged here. This is the New York Times. It says, according to the transcript, she asserted that she was forced into a mental health facility against her will on exaggerated grounds, which she viewed as punishment for standing up for herself and making an objection during a rehearsal. Clearly, there's a lot of messy history here, Mark, but she's 40 years old, and it seems like she ought to have say over what happens with the money that she made.
Well, especially when she is viable in terms of employment, of going out there, of working. I mean, clearly you can say somebody's having mental health challenges, and that occurs at all kinds of levels of economic stratospheres. But in this case, it just strikes me that at this point, there's too much scrutiny here to keep this going under these circumstances. I just don't think that, given the public transparency of late and the documentary, that generally has a chilling effect on most judges wanting to do something.
Interesting. Her father's attorney says basically, like, click your heels 3 times. You've always had the ability to get rid of this, and all she has to do is ask. So we'll see. Mark Geragos, good to see you. Thank you very much for being here.
Good to see you, too.
Be well. All right.